All praise is due to the one most high divine for the gift of the presence of spirit within all of us. All praise is due to the one most high divine for the arrival of this day, for the vision of this day, for the spirit of this day, for the grace of this day, for the love of this day. All praise is due to the one most high divine for our ability to meet and gather here on this beautiful and amazing day. All praise is due to the one most high divine for courage, for conquering over our trials and tribulations. All praise is due to the one most high divine for love, light, and life, for peace, balance, and blessings, for truth, justice, order, equality, reciprocity, for healing, for health, for happiness, for wholeness, for courage, for consistency. All this we pray in your most precious and divine name. I greet you with all of my heart, all of my mind, and all of my spirit. It is the second Sunday of the 2023 new year, according to the Gregorian calendar, of course. And that's the calendar of our culture, and that's the calendar that we use. But let me just tell you before we get into this day that your new year hasn't even come. Or maybe it has, because your birthday is your new year. That's how I see it, because time is something that is created by man, and we agree to these social constructs of time, whether it be a week, whether it be what a minute is, whether it be a year, whether a week constitutes 7 days, whether a month constitutes 30 or 31 days, whether a year is 365 days. We conform to these ideals that aren't exact. They are, they're created to have order, to have structure, and we agree to them. It's like a contract. Everyone in the world doesn't agree to the Gregorian calendar, so that's why I mentioned it. There might be someone in the world who, for them, it's not their new year. I know the Chinese New Year is a different time. I know the Islamic New Year is a different time, and some people in the world go by a 10-month calendar. Some people use a lunar calendar. I have no idea what those calendars contain, what they are like, what they are for. The point is that time is a construct of man, and we can use those social contracts to create order in our lives, or we can let them go. I've chosen to find balance within them. I don't live a life that's based on them, but I do use them as markers on journeys and towards destinations, realizing that the journey and the destination are not, that the destination is not the goal, but the journey is the goal. The path is the goal. And reiterating the fact that we are all on a journey to a similar place, and that place is the best version of ourselves. The purpose of Ready to Dance Again is to reacclimate ourselves, or to acclimate ourselves with the journey of becoming our best self. And those of us who have gotten lost on the way to be reminded, and those of us who never knew, to find a space to learn and grow together, to heal and grow together. And I want to recommit, use this time and this moment to recommit this gathering, this Sunday session, this YouTube video to that purpose and to that goal, and to take the journey with you, and for you to take the journey with me. So that was a long way of just saying that although we're celebrating the new year and some of us are making resolutions and some of us are saying new year, new me, it's okay if you're not. And it's okay if you had a resolution on January 1st that you haven't started yet. And it's okay if you never start. And it's okay if you wait till your birthday, or it's okay if you wait till the next holiday. Maybe Valentine's Day is the day you want to start something new, or maybe Martin Luther King Day, or maybe just some random Wednesday. All I'm saying is you don't have to live by anyone else's definition of time or place or beginning or end, because nothing has a beginning and nothing has an end. Everything is the beginning and everything is the end. And every moment that we're alive is an opportunity to work towards, to live in a space, to realize and to grow towards our most divine self. Our most divine self, our most divine spirit dances within us, and hopefully it gets us to move not just our spirit, but also our minds and our bodies as well. So where we left off in 2022 was that we were going to start meditating. And this is a great time to start something new, right? If you have never meditated before, I hope you watched the last video and click the link in the description box, because I left you a beginner's guide to meditation. And if you've never meditated before, I'll give you an interpretation that I've grown to understand it as, and hopefully that'll help you to create an understanding of your own. So meditation is a conversation. People say prayer is when we ask God for something, or we thank God, or we sit and speak to God. Well, some would say that meditation is the opposite. That meditation is when we sit still and listen for God, or listen to God, or wait and be patient and have grace for God to come and speak or be with us. I see meditation as that. I also see meditation as a training. Meditation is a training to calm the mind and to open the spirit and to allow the spirit to grow so that the spirit can control your actions, mind, body, and spirit. So that spirit can take over, because a lot of times we allow our mind or our ego to rule our lives. And what meditation does is it quiets the mind and it quiets the ego. It actually checks the ego and puts it where it's supposed to be, which is in service to you, in service to your protection. So you, whoever you are, if you are mind, if you are spirit, if you are body, which you are all of these things, but most important, you are spirit. Let me not say most important. As important as your humanity is your spirituality. We are a duality. We are a dual force. We were created as spirit within flesh, and we're here to have the human experience and to allow that experience to grow our spirit, so that we have a greater empathy and greater understanding of one another, so that we have this record of emotions, and we're able to understand how humanity works, and we're able to serve one another. The purpose of all of this existence is to serve yourself along the journey to being your best self, and then to serve others along their journey to being their best self. So in meditation, most people think you have to be still, or you have to sit in yogi, easy pose. I say easy because it's not easy for everybody, but cross-legged poses like this. And you don't. Meditation does not have to be still. It doesn't have to be in cross legs. It doesn't have to be quiet. It doesn't have to be dark. It doesn't have to have any of those things. The basic tenet of meditation is to concentrate. The basic goal of meditation is to release your mind. And you can do that in so many different ways. I know monks that walk the grounds of their temple. That's their meditation. I know I've learned of meditation that is done with sound, with singing bowls, or with drums, or with any type of instrument that can send them or allow them to focus solely on that, so that everything else in their mind leaves. I've seen and participated in meditation where you are focused on a candlelight, where you dim the lights and you have a lit candle and you just focus on the light, and the light allows you to release the mind from the world and to just focus on that light, and to know that that light is within you. It's a flame that burns in all of us. There is meditation that focuses simply on the breath. Do it with me this time. Take a deep breath in and let it go. I hope you can feel, as I feel, the calm that comes with a deep breath. Meditation can be breath work, where you work with the rhythm and the tempo of the breath, of the inhale and the exhale of the breath, of the contraction and release of your throat and your nose, to allow the chi, the energy that is within you, to reach higher heights, to move throughout the body, to grow and to build, because that is the energy, the life force of your spirit. There is also meditation where you channel, where you use all of your mental focus to scan the body. I went to a 10-day Vipassana. I went to Vipassana, which is 10 days silent meditation. You are meditating the entire time you are there. There's group meditations. There's meditation that is done with a teaching, where the teacher is talking to you while you're meditating. And then there's sessions where you're just listening to the teacher. There's when you go to lunch, when you go to breakfast, you're not speaking with anyone. You are in your own personal space, in your own mind, and you're releasing. And when you're doing the group meditation, you are also still within yourself, and you're scanning your own body to see where your pain points are, and to release whatever is causing the pain in your body, because the pains in our body are also connected to a trauma that we've had in life. And ultimately, when we are meditating, the goal is to clear our minds so that we can clear our entire spirit, our chakra, our force field. We can clear our entire selves, mind, body, and spirit, so that our spirit has space and time and energy and focus to grow. I'm sure there's 1,001 more meditations, and there's meditations that open up the chakras, where you focus on the chakra system and you work your way up. There are meditation with mudras, where you put your hands in specific positions so that your hand positions correlate to parts of your body or parts of your mind or parts of your spirit that you need to work with. There are all types of different meditations. I'm sure there's more than I could ever explain to you right now, and there's tons of meditations that I do not even know. But since we're just getting started and this is a new beginning, we're just going to start with some simple meditations, some simple breath work. Now, I encourage you to seek out teachings about meditation from as many sources as you can so that you can have a comprehensive understanding of meditation. I also encourage you, when you are doing your exercise, to also use that time as a moment to clear your mind. I notice when I exercise, when I do get to exercise, because I think I told you guys before that exercise is like one of the things in my life that I've always had blockages with. So when I was a dancer, dance was my exercise, but now that I haven't been dancing for years, it's been my trial. It's been one of my trials, and I want to alleviate that ASAP, but I want to alleviate that. That's something I'm working on, consistency being the other, and these are things that I use meditation to help me with. But I want to encourage you that when you're exercising, or when you're just taking a simple walk, whether it be alone or with someone, that you take a few steps, you make a few moves, you do a few things while you're doing those actions to just simply calm the mind and breathe. That is a meditation. It doesn't take hours and hours for you to meditate to have effect. It could be 3 to 5 minutes a day, maybe even 2 minutes an hour, where you just sit still and let go of everything you were doing for that hour, where you exercise your eyes and then take a moment to close them, then take a few deep breaths. Doesn't it feel so good? Even when I am washing dishes, I tend to let go. I tend to let go of thought and to zone in, not on the act of washing dishes, but on the fact that I have a moment, a space in time where I'm with myself, where I'm with God, where I can acknowledge God within me, and where I can grow my spirit. Even if it's just 5 to 10 minutes washing dishes, you can meditate at any time. Group meditation is also very, very poignant act. It's a very stabilizing act for the family, for a group of friends, people who intend to be in one another's lives for a long time. It is harmonious. It is creating an orchestra or a piece of music together to learn to breathe together, to learn to sit still with one another. Now, not everybody is capable of sitting still. Some people have different conditions that prevent them from being still for too long, or their spirit is very active. Maybe their mind is too active that they can't just sit still, and that's fine. Find something you can do while you're meditating. The act of a long walk, just breathing, is a meditation. So I want to leave you with a couple of very deep breaths together, and I would like for you to experience with me just some fire breaths, which is a meditation as well, and then 10 deep breaths where we hold at the top and then hold on the inhale and then hold on the exhale for about 3 seconds. So a fire breath is done with rapid breathing into the diaphragm like this. So we're going to do 1 deep breath, 10 fire breaths, and then 10 deep breaths with a hold at the top and a hold at the bottom for 3 seconds. Are we ready? 1, 2, take 1 deep breath in. Release the breath. 10 fire breaths. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath in. Hold. Release. Take a deep breath in. Hold. Release. Take a deep breath in. Hold. Release. Take a deep breath in. 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 And release. 2 more. Take a deep breath in. And release. Take a deep breath in. Last one. And release. Breathe normally. Keep your eyes closed. As you continue to breathe, allow your energy to flow through your entire body. Thank you for joining me this Sunday. I love you. Have a blessed and beautiful week. See you next Sunday.